wanted to work the entire review for parallelograms with you so you can study if I can't get to you. Which quadrilaterals always have opposite angles that are congruent? Look at your notes. Look at the top of every page of your notes. Opposite angles are congruent. So yes for parallelograms. Yes for parallelograms. Go to the next page that's written out at the top of every page. There's no reason to miss these. Rectangles. Opposite angles are congruent. Opposite angles are congruent. Yes. That's rectangles. Rhombus. Opposite angles are congruent. Yes. Squares. Opposite angles are congruent. Yes. So all four of these opposite angles are congruent. All right. Diagonals bisect opposite angles. This is what we're looking for. Diagonals bisect opposite angles. We don't need that in there, but diagonals bisect opposite angles. Diagonals bisect each other. No. Diagonals bisect opposite angles. Here it is. So yes, it's true for squares. Yes, it's true for squares. I'm working backwards just because my paper was already backwards. Diagonals bisect opposite angles. True for rhombi. Yes. Rectangles. Going page by page. Diagonals bisect each other. No. Diagonals are congruent. No. Parallelograms. Diagonals bisect each other. No. It's angles. All right, so that's it. Just those two. There's no reason to miss those. You just have to keep going. Okay. G, F, J. This is where people are having trouble. From G to F to J. Your vertex is in the middle, F. So connect these two lines. That means it's both of these put together. 19 plus 31 is 50 degrees. If it's asking for an angle, it'll have a degree sign. FGH. From F to G to H. Connect those two lines closest to G. 47 plus 83. 130. Remember, if this is 130, this is 130. Parallelograms. Any of your parallelograms, this works for all of them. If this is 50, this is 50. So I don't have to do that math again. All right. HFJ, closest to F. From H to F to J. Connect those lines. Here's the angle, 31. HKJ. H to K to J. If this is 141, this is 114. I didn't say that right. 114, 114. Vertical angles. 114. Same thing here. 66, 66. But connect your two lines. This is the angle I'm looking for. 114. Closest to K. I'm going to zoom out so we can see it. G. All right, I'm going to erase that color so we can start again. All right. J, G, H. J, G, H. There, 83. This one's really not having any math. It's just making sure you know where your angles are. F, G, J. F to G to J. Right here, 47. FHJ. F to H to J. Connect those closest to H. That's your 19. GJF. G to J. Whoop, that's not right. G to J. Right, to F. Connect those lines. 83. Hopefully that helps you identify where your angles are, what each angle is talking about. It's closest to the vertex. Draw it and connect your two lines, because in between your two lines is the angle. All right, let's do some where we actually have some work to do. All right, opposite in a parallelogram. If you're doing a parallelogram, come read these 4 rules again. Opposite sides are congruent. So if this is 15, this is 15. If this is 10, this is 10. All right? Opposite angles are congruent. No angles, just sides. All right, what else? Consecutive angles, no angles, just sides. Diagonals bisect each other. They cut each other in half. So if this is 7, this is 7. FD is 22. So if F to D is 22, 22 divided by 2 is 11. So this is 11 and this is 11. And so then we have all of our sides. So just fill it in. C to F is 10 right here. F to E is 15. C to E is both of these, 7 plus 7, 14. And G to D is 11. All right, now angles. PQR, from P to Q to R is 106. From P to Q, from P to Q to R. So that's both of these put together is 106. I like to put the total angle on the outside just because it gets a little messy than being in here. QSR is 49, labeled for me. PRS is 35, labeled for you. Find the other angles. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fill it out before I even go look at all of them. If this is 49, alternate interior, this is 49. Right? If this is 35, this is 35. Alternate interior. Okay? Now, if this is 106, S has to be 106. All of S, all of it put together is 106. Opposite angles are congruent. And these two consecutive angles have to add to 180. So 180 minus 106, 74 is 74. So this is 74 because 74 plus 106 is 180. And so this is 74. Now we can figure out what's left of each of these angles. So 59 from 106, as a 49. 49 from 106. 106 minus 49. I bump that to a 16, which bumps that down to a 9. So that's 57. Just make sure. 7 plus 9 is 16. Carry the 1. Yeah. So this angle is 57. And this angle is 57. Check. Is 57 plus 49 106? If it's not, you did your math wrong. 57 plus 49 has to be 106, and I did it right. And then do the same thing, same concept on this side. 74 is the whole angle. 35 is part of it. So if I subtract them, I get 39. So this has to be 39 degrees. And alternate interior, this has to be 39 degrees. We can find the middle angles, but let's see if that's even asked of us. Whoops. Just trying to get rid of some of this. So we know that's a 74, not a 71. There we go. There. All right, let's see what's asked. Do it all in orange. QRS, from Q to R to S. Connect your lines. Closest to R. Oh, that's both of them put together. 39 plus 35. 74. All right, PQS, from P to Q to S. Connect your lines. 49. All right, RPS. RPS. Connect your lines. PSQ, from P to S to Q. Connect your lines. 57. Oh, that's it. I didn't need those middle angles. If you need those middle angles, remember they form a triangle. So you can find it from this triangle or that triangle or that triangle. But it'd be 180 minus 49 minus 35 to figure out what's left. Remember, triangles have to add to 180. 180 minus 49 minus 35 is 96. So this is 96 and this is 96. And then you can do the same thing to this triangle or the other one across from it because they're the same. 180 minus 39 minus 57 to figure out that. This isn't asked for. I just want to make sure you see it in case it is asked for on the quiz. 84. 84. 84. And these two have to add to 180 because that's a straight line. They're supplementary. They're a linear pair. And they do. So you did it right. All right. I didn't ask for those angles, but just in case I do on the quiz, there you go. All right, I'm going to do a second video for the questions on the back.